the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive, and they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Ball. I know he thinks he can house. Return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Final play of the quarter coming. Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. And that will fall incomplete, and we have played one. Boy, they tried to end the first quarter on a high note to no avail. Second quarter's coming.
14, Florida.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second.
And now they've lost the ball here. He picks it up, still on his feet. That's going to be a safety. The offense is back on top of it. This is bad, but it could have been worse.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost when you're out of the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Unloads it left. And incomplete on the deep ball. Man, that one is going to make this quarterback sick to his stomach. That's almost always automatic for him.
Yeah, that's pitch and catch. That's day one. When you go out and watch practice, the ball very rarely hits the ground unless you have a defender because these QBs and wide receivers are so good. Man, just a mishap, a little overthrow.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Looking left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air, it's Lagway. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. after the incompletion. They go back up top. It's complete. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. On the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Gators want to crank the tempo. Defense in press coverage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket and he scrambles out and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football. But the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Got a hand on it near the goal line.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wished.
Touchdown, Florida! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it. I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal. They're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So they marched the ball 41 yards on that drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Caught near the sticks, it's Thomas. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking deep down the right side. Makes the grab at the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the 1st half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Direct snap. It's Burks. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Wilson. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Pressure coming. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Not the biggest return, but he sets him up inside the red zone at the 19. Great place to start for this offense. Looking for a crease. It's Tatum. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. He's going to fire deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He's not afraid to go deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Gator! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on 1st down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the air, it's Mateer. Under fire. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. The Sooners will kick it away to start the second half. like he's going to bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Hawkins. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Lost to fire on second down. Looking for a huge play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DB.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown Sooners! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. He hurls one deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Florida!
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes, continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
28.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another.
He's going up top. He's got it at the 25. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And how about that? Second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Going for the big play. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes the grab inside the 30. Hits the crease. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gators!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Mateer. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown Sooners! He got loose and it was lights out after that. And after that last touchdown toss, look out, Baker Mayfield. Record could be going down. And the diving catch down the right side. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Going downfield for the big play. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up. And
going over the top. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Dropping back, it's Lagway. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Moving away from pressure. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's caught inside the 30. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. And the Gators want to move quickly. The DBs will back off a bit. Looking to throw on 1st down. A strike downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Gators are threatening on 1st and goal. Was to pass. Might be looking to run. Touchdown, Florida! Fit it in the window for the score.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
And the extra point is good. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Mateer. Fires left. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Gonna let it fly. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Glagway. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. What a momentum changer as he makes the interception and then takes the return up to the 50.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
That's caught. It's Thomas. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why?
Makes the grab on the right.